Chosen one, listen closely, for this word is not for everyone. It is not for the casual passerby, nor for those content with ordinary paths. This message comes for you, the one who has been set apart, the one whose heart has long whispered to the heavens, and whose spirit has endured storms unseen. Right now, the air around you is charged with anticipation, as if the world itself is holding its breath. Something is shifting, and it is about to shift in ways that cannot be ignored. The season of waiting, the countless nights of silent prayers, the moments when you questioned your path, all of it has been leading to this precise hour. God is moving, and His movement will be unmistakable. The blessing that has been promised to you is no longer hidden. It will not be quiet nor subtle. No longer will your efforts, your faith, and your perseverance be unnoticed. The heavens are declaring it. What was private will become public, what was hidden will be revealed, and the favor upon your life will shine for all to see. You may have wondered why doors stayed closed, why opportunities seemed to pass by, or why recognition came so slowly. All of that, dear one, was preparation. Every delay, every challenge, every tear has been a refining fire shaping you into the vessel capable of holding what is about to be released. And now the time has come for the heavens to honor your endurance, your loyalty, and your unwavering faith. Feel it, the weight of destiny pressing gently yet insistently upon you. There is a stirring in your soul, a quiet knowing that something monumental is near. It is not merely a blessing. It is a divine unveiling, a moment that will align your life with the purposes God has whispered to your spirit from the beginning. Stay attentive, stay open, and stay ready. In the moments ahead, you will recognize the signs, the confirmations, and the unmistakable hand of God. You are standing at the threshold of a new chapter, one where your identity, your gifts, and your divine assignment will be honored in ways that draw both awe and testimony. This is your time, chosen one. The world may not yet understand, but the heavens have already prepared. Listen carefully, for the words to come will guide you through this threshold, revealing the blessing that has long awaited your readiness. The source of this message is not human. It is not born from opinion, speculation, or wishful thinking. It comes from the one who orchestrates the cosmos, who set the stars in their courses and breathed life into the first dawn. The one who knows the intricate details of your heart, the secret struggles you carry, and the hidden faith you have nurtured in silence. This is the voice of God speaking directly to your spirit, affirming that everything you have endured has not been in vain. God's timing is precise. Nothing is early, nothing is late, and nothing is ever wasted. Every closed door, every season of waiting, every challenge that seemed unbearable, all of it has been guided by divine intention. You were never abandoned, never overlooked, never forgotten. From the smallest seed of faith you planted to the most daring step you took toward obedience, God has been watching, recording, and preparing to bring forth what is rightfully yours. There is a sacred pattern woven through your life, one that only the divine can see in its entirety. Moments that felt isolated now connect like constellations in the night sky. Every trial, every delay, every heartbreak was a thread in a tapestry, designed to reveal glory at exactly the right moment. The blessing you have been waiting for is not random. It is destined. It is preordained, and its appearance will testify to the faithfulness of God and the careful, perfect timing that only He can orchestrate. You may have questioned why me, or wondered why others seem to rise faster, or why recognition lingers just out of reach. These questions are normal, but the answers are already in motion. God's hand has been moving quietly behind the scenes, positioning allies, opening unseen doors, and aligning circumstances to manifest your blessing publicly. What has been hidden is now moving toward revelation, and what has been private is being prepared for public honor. As you receive this message, sense the intimacy of God's voice. He is not distant. He is not indifferent. He is attentive to your prayers, aware of your tears, and delighted by your unwavering faith. The divine is inviting you into alignment, calling you to prepare both your heart and mind to recognize what is coming. This is a sacred moment, a juncture where readiness meets revelation, where obedience meets honor, and where faith meets fulfillment. Allow yourself to feel the weight of divine anticipation. The blessing approaching is not merely for comfort or relief. It is transformational. It carries authority, influence, and testimony. It is a declaration to the world that God's promises are true, that He honors those who remain steadfast, and that His power is at work in the lives of those who trust Him without reservation. Pay attention, remain receptive, and open your spirit. The words that follow will guide you through understanding the full scope of this prophecy and what it means for your journey. Every insight, every instruction, every confirmation is designed to align you with the path of destiny that has been carefully prepared just for you. Now the moment is approaching when the unseen becomes seen, the unheard becomes proclaimed, and the hidden favor is made unmistakable. The blessing that has been hovering over your life, almost imperceptible, will soon manifest with a clarity that cannot be mistaken. Imagine a light breaking through the heaviest storm clouds, illuminating the landscape of your life, revealing paths and doors that have long been closed. This is not an ordinary moment. This is a divine unveiling, and it will be witnessed not just by you but by those who surround you, and even those who have doubted. The heavens are orchestrating circumstances that will align perfectly with your arrival at this moment. Opportunities will intersect in ways that seem miraculous. People who were once distant or indifferent will now see you in your true light, recognizing your efforts, your integrity, and your unwavering faith. Your work, your persistence, your silent prayers, all of it will converge into a visible, undeniable testimony. The blessing is not subtle. It is radiant. It will speak loudly without a word being uttered. Doors will open with ease where before there was resistance. Resources will appear where once there was scarcity. Recognition will come where once there was obscurity. Picture it, moments that once felt ordinary will suddenly shimmer with extraordinary meaning. Conversations will shift. The atmosphere will recognize your presence. Your influence will grow in ways that feel both natural and miraculous. What has been private will now be public. The favor that has been preparing in secret will now declare itself openly. And it will not only bless you, but also those around you, creating ripples of impact that cannot be contained. This blessing is a confirmation of all that has been promised to you, a divine nod that every tear, every long night of waiting, every whispered prayer has been heard. It is a season of testimony, a season when the world will begin to witness the fruit of your faith and perseverance. It is a season designed to honor not just your labor, but your alignment with God's purpose. Yet understand this, the blessing will not arrive without precision. The timing is intentional. The circumstances will converge with such orchestration that nothing can be attributed to chance. Every detail, from the words spoken to you to the opportunities presented to the encounters that seem coincidental, will bear the mark of divine authorship. You will know it because there will be a sense of awe, a recognition deep within your spirit that this is the work of God, not merely the outcome of effort or luck. Feel the anticipation building in your soul. Sense the trembling of doors just before they swing wide open. Your environment will shift. The landscape of your relationships, your career, and your calling will be rearranged in preparation for this public honor. What has been quiet, what has been waiting in the shadows, will emerge into the light. And when it does, it will be unmistakable. Remember, this prophecy is not abstract. It is personalized. It is tailored to the journey you have walked, to the seasons you have endured, and to the faith you have cultivated. God is revealing to you that your moment has arrived, the moment when blessing meets readiness, favor meets persistence, and purpose meets manifestation. You will not have to struggle to be seen. The heavens themselves are making sure that you are recognized in the fullness of your calling. Stand ready to receive it, with a heart unshaken, eyes fixed on the divine orchestration, and a spirit prepared to step into what has been long awaited. The blessing is coming public, undeniable, and unmistakable, and it carries with it the glory of God, a testimony that will forever mark the journey of your life. As this blessing approaches, it is vital to understand not only the manifestation itself, but also the deeper spiritual currents that have carried you to this point. Life has not been a series of random events or coincidences. Every delay, every test, every moment of waiting has been part of a divine symphony orchestrated with precision and wisdom. The blessing you are about to receive is a visible reflection of invisible truths, a testament to the spiritual laws that govern your life, your faith, and your destiny. The first truth to recognize is that blessings are often delayed, not as punishment, but as preparation. The seasons of hardship, the closed doors, the moments of feeling overlooked are refining your spirit. Like gold tested in fire, your faith is being purified so that it can shine brilliantly when the time comes. This is why the public revelation of your favor is not just an outcome, but a spiritual marker. It signifies the culmination of endurance, obedience, and trust. Second, blessings carry alignment. When God moves, He does not act in isolation. He aligns the people, circumstances, and resources around you in perfect harmony. What seems like timing or coincidence to the world is actually the precise orchestration of divine intelligence. This is why your blessing will feel unmistakable. It is designed to be so that there is no question that God Himself has acted. When favor becomes public, it carries authority. It affirms that your journey has been purposeful and that your efforts were never in vain. Consider the imagery of light breaking through darkness. Every storm you have endured has been temporary. Every shadow was never meant to be permanent. In spiritual terms, the darkness was necessary to make the light more brilliant. Your blessing is this light, a revelation so radiant that it illuminates your past struggles, transforms them into testimony, and guides those around you to see the hand of God at work. When your life shifts into visibility, it is not merely for recognition. It is to reveal divine truth through your story. Another layer of spiritual significance lies in the public nature of this blessing. God often moves publicly to validate faith, to inspire others, and to establish testimony. The visibility of your favor is a spiritual law. When God blesses it, becomes a beacon, a signal that His promises are real, and that His timing is flawless. The world may watch, but their observation serves a higher purpose. It magnifies the glory of God and affirms that His power is active and alive. The journey you have walked has also carried lessons in humility, patience, and perseverance. These are not incidental, but foundational for this moment. Spiritual depth is cultivated in seasons of waiting and in the refinement of character. The blessing is therefore not simply the reward for effort, but the manifestation of a matured spirit capable of stewarding divine favor with wisdom and grace. Your blessing is also intertwined with destiny. Just as rivers are guided by unseen currents, your path has been directed by divine hand. Every encounter, every experience, every season has contributed to the formation of a vessel prepared to receive what is rightfully yours. This blessing is more than a reward. It is a declaration of purpose, a signpost pointing to the unique role you are meant to fulfill in God's unfolding plan. Finally, understand that the timing is sacred. Divine timing is different from human timing. What may feel delayed is actually perfectly synchronized. Every aspect of your blessing is designed to arrive when your life, your heart, and your spirit are fully aligned. This is the depth of meaning behind the prophecy. It is a spiritual invitation to trust, to wait with faith, and to recognize that your readiness amplifies the power of the favor being revealed. So as you feel the stirring of this divine moment within your spirit, remember that your journey has been purposeful. Your faith has been seen, and the blessing coming is not merely a gift. It is a declaration of God's faithfulness, a reflection of spiritual alignment, and a testament to the power of destiny when combined with perseverance. Your life is about to illuminate the truth of heaven itself. Even now the heavens are sending whispers, subtle confirmations, and unmistakable signs that your blessing is near. You may not have noticed them all yet, but they are appearing small, persistent, and divinely orchestrated to prepare your spirit and to awaken your awareness. These signs are like gentle taps on the shoulder from God telling you, pay attention. The moment is coming. Your waiting is ending. First, you may notice doors opening unexpectedly. Opportunities that seemed impossible or blocked are now aligning effortlessly. Contacts you've prayed for, conversations that were once delayed, and paths that seemed obstructed are now revealing themselves. These openings are more than coincidences. They are divine signals that your favor is moving into place. Second, pay attention to a sense of alignment in your spirit. Moments of clarity, sudden peace amidst chaos, or a feeling of knowing what to do before you act. These are confirmations from God. They are subtle but unmistakable for those who are attuned. Your intuition is sharpening, and the Spirit is guiding you toward what is meant to manifest. Third, notice the people around you. Unexpected encouragement, unsolicited advice, or sudden acts of support are divine indicators. The universe is arranging allies, preparing mentors, and positioning witnesses who will affirm your journey. Those who were distant or indifferent may now begin to see you through God's perspective, aligning their words and actions to reflect the favor being released. Fourth, watch for symbolic signs in everyday life. Repeated numbers, visions and dreams, sudden insights, or meaningful coincidences carry messages from heaven. These signals are not random. They are coded confirmations, spiritual breadcrumbs, leading you toward recognition and the public revelation of your blessing. Fifth, emotions will shift in alignment with your destiny. Moments of unexpected joy, deep gratitude, or a sense of anticipation that cannot be explained are all confirmations. These feelings are the Spirit's way of tuning your heart to the frequency of the blessing, preparing you to receive it fully. Finally, look at the timing of events. When doors open and opportunities align exactly when you need them. When confirmations appear in layers, and when circumstances converge in ways that seem miraculous. Recognize this as the signature of God's orchestration. The visible and invisible worlds are cooperating to ensure that your blessing will manifest publicly, unmistakably, and powerfully. Each of these signs is like a lighthouse shining through the fog, guiding your spirit toward the shore of fulfillment. They are proof that the heavens are moving in your favor, that your faith has not gone unnoticed, and that the public revelation of your blessing is imminent. Recognize them, trust them, and allow them to build both expectation and readiness within you. The confirmation is here in small and profound ways, signaling that the unseen favor is about to become undeniable. Open your eyes, open your heart, and stay aware, for the signs are not only around you, they are within you. The heavens are speaking, and they are preparing your life for a testimony that will shine for all to witness. Even as the signs of your blessing appear, understand that the path to its full manifestation is not without hidden challenges. These obstacles are not punishments, nor are they indications of failure. They are tests, refinement processes, and opportunities for your faith to mature. The enemy may attempt to sow doubt, confusion, or fear, but these are temporary veils designed to prepare you for the public revelation of your favor. Some challenges may feel internal, Doubts may arise whispering that the blessing is too good to be true, or that you are not ready to receive it. Old insecurities may surface threatening to steal your peace. The key is to recognize these as spiritual tests, not truths. Every hesitation is an invitation to anchor your trust more firmly in God, to remember that what has been promised is already in motion, and to reinforce your readiness to receive it. Other obstacles may appear externally. Relationships, circumstances, or environments that once seemed neutral may now resist the flow of blessing. People may misunderstand your intentions, delay your progress, or question your journey. These external trials are not derailments. They are instruments to sharpen your discernment, strengthen your perseverance, and confirm that your faith is unwavering. In some moments, the challenges may feel subtle yet persistent, a sense of delay, a minor setback, or the feeling that the world is conspiring to hold you back. Do not be alarmed. These are part of the divine choreography. Just as gold is tested by fire, your resolve is being strengthened so that when the blessing arrives publicly, you will receive it with integrity, humility, and grace. Understand that the hidden challenges are also spiritual mirrors. They reflect areas of your heart and character that require preparation. Patience, wisdom, discernment, and steadfastness are all being cultivated now. The difficulties you face are evidence that the blessing approaching is significant. It requires readiness, not just desire. So embrace these challenges as sacred opportunities. Each test is an affirmation that you are moving in alignment with destiny. Each trial strengthens your spirit and refines your readiness. They will pass, but the endurance you build now will remain as a testimony of your faith and a foundation for the public honor that is to come. Remember, nothing can stop what God has prepared for you. These hidden challenges are temporary thresholds meant to ensure that the favor, when it manifests, is sustained and undeniable. Keep your focus, maintain your faith, and do not be distracted by fear or frustration. The blessing is near, and your perseverance is part of the divine plan. Now that you understand the approaching blessing and the challenges that accompany it, it is time to prepare with intentionality. God's favor does not simply arrive by chance. It is met with readiness, obedience, and alignment. The heavens are inviting you into action, not out of fear, but out of sacred responsibility. These instructions are keys to unlock the fullness of what is being prepared for you. First, guard your heart. Your spirit is a vessel, and the blessing is too powerful to enter through distraction, negativity, or doubt. Revisit your inner thoughts, remove limiting beliefs, and reaffirm your trust in God. Speak truth over yourself. Declare that your blessing is coming, and refuse to entertain fears that contradict divine promise. Guarding your heart also means remaining kind, patient, and gracious to others, even when obstacles appear. The atmosphere you cultivate internally attracts favor externally. Second, cultivate discernment. Not every opportunity that arises is aligned with the blessing. Some may appear attractive, but are merely detours. Pray for clarity and wisdom, seek spiritual confirmation, and pay attention to the subtle nudges of your intuition. Your discernment will guide you to the doors that God Himself is opening, ensuring that you step into what is right and avoid what is misaligned. Third, act with faith. Preparation requires movement even when the path is not fully visible. Small intentional steps demonstrate readiness to receive the blessing. These actions are like sowing seeds in fertile soil. They set the stage for harvest. Whether it is reaching out to connections, completing pending projects, or sharing your talents, take deliberate actions that honor your calling. Every faithful step invites God's favor to accelerate. Fourth, embrace patience without passivity. Divine timing often feels slower than our human desire, but waiting is part of the refinement process. Use this season to strengthen your character, build resilience, and deepen your spiritual connection. Reflect daily. Meditate on Scripture or your source of divine guidance and allow your spirit to align with the frequency of the blessing. Patience is not passive, it is active. Trust in the unseen orchestration of heaven. Fifth, maintain a lifestyle of gratitude. Blessings amplify what is already acknowledged. Celebrate small victories, honor the progress you've made, and give thanks for every door that is opened, every lesson learned, and every person who has supported your journey. Gratitude shifts your energy, allowing divine favor to flow unhindered, and making your blessing irresistible to the spiritual forces preparing it. Sixth, position yourself publicly and spiritually. While the blessing is divinely orchestrated, your visibility matters. Share your journey with authenticity, pursue your purpose boldly, and prepare to step into spaces where your influence will be recognized. At the same time, cultivate humility. The balance of confidence and humility ensures that the favor manifests with grace, and that the public revelation is not only seen but respected. Finally, pray or meditate with intention every day. Speak to heaven with specificity about your readiness and alignment. Ask for clarity, protection, and guidance. Affirm that your heart is open to receiving what God has prepared. The more you align your thoughts, words, and actions with divine purpose, the smoother the transition from waiting to receiving will be. These instructions are not burdens, they are empowering tools. By applying them, you step into partnership with the divine. You become a co-creator of your destiny, preparing to welcome the blessing that is already in motion. Follow them faithfully and watch as the heavens arrange circumstances, people, and events in perfect alignment, ushering your favor into unmistakable public revelation. As the blessing approaches, it is natural to feel both excitement and apprehension. But know this, you are not walking this path alone. Divine protection surrounds you in ways you cannot fully perceive. God's presence is like an unshakable fortress, a shield that guards your spirit, your mind, and your steps. Every unseen attack, every whisper of doubt, every attempt to derail your destiny is met with heavenly intervention. Imagine a light surrounding you, impenetrable, warm, and unwavering. This light shields you from negativity, from harm, and from the distractions that seek to steal your focus. It is a spiritual canopy extending over your relationships, your work, your journey, and even your thoughts. No force can penetrate this protection unless God allows it, and He allows only what serves your ultimate growth and blessing. Your protection is not passive. It is active, dynamic, and responsive. It manifests through timely opportunities, people who guide and support you, and doors that open and close according to divine wisdom. Even when the world seems chaotic, the heavens are quietly arranging every circumstance to ensure that you remain safe, steady, and aligned with your purpose. Feel the reassurance the same God who has watched over you through seasons of waiting is now amplifying His guardianship. The storms that once felt overwhelming are now tempered. The resistance that seemed unbearable is now softened. Every shadow that sought to obscure your path is being illuminated with clarity, ensuring that you can walk forward with confidence. This protection extends to your relationships and endeavors. People who may have tried to block or manipulate your progress are being neutralized in ways that remain unseen but profoundly effective. Your work, your influence, and your calling are safeguarded. Even your thoughts and intentions are preserved, so that your blessing unfolds without obstruction or corruption. Take comfort in knowing that you are watched over constantly. Angels, messengers, and divine forces are positioned strategically around you. They move to intercept what could harm, redirect what could mislead, and guide you toward what will honor your destiny. This is not a metaphor, it is a reality for those who walk in alignment with God's purpose. As you proceed, hold on to this assurance. Let it calm any fear, dispel doubt, and strengthen your resolve. The blessing you are about to receive is shielded, guarded, and fully supported by the divine. Step forward with courage, knowing that every footfall is guided and protected. You are not alone. You are never alone. With every sign, every confirmation, every moment of alignment, remember this truth. God's protection is constant, His watchful eye is unwavering, and His favor cannot be thwarted. Rest in this assurance, for it forms the foundation and upon which the public and unmistakable blessing will fully manifest. Now envision the moment when the blessing unfolds fully, when the heavens make your favor undeniable and public. This is more than recognition, it is transformation. The person you were before the blessing and the person you become after will be profoundly different. Every experience, every trial, every season of waiting has been shaping you for this very hour, preparing you to step into the fullness of your destiny with courage, wisdom, and grace. Your heart will feel the weight of accomplishment, not merely in terms of success, but in the deep knowledge that God has honored your faithfulness. The struggles that once seemed endless will dissolve into testimony, forming a bridge between who you were and who you are now becoming. You will see clearly how every moment, every delay, every tear, and every prayer contributed to this public unveiling. Spiritually, this blessing is transformative. It shifts your perspective, deepens your connection to God, and elevates your understanding of divine timing. You will no longer view challenges as obstacles, but as preparation. You will recognize that patience, obedience, and faithfulness are not just virtues, they are catalysts for miraculous transformation. The favor bestowed upon you is not only for personal elevation, it carries purpose. Your story, your breakthrough, and your visible success will inspire others, revealing the reality of God's power and faithfulness. Emotionally, the blessing brings peace, joy, and a profound sense of fulfillment. The internal battles, self-doubt, uncertainty, and fear, will be replaced with confidence, clarity, and assurance. You will walk differently, carry yourself with authority, and approach life with renewed enthusiasm. The blessing does not merely enhance your circumstances, it elevates your identity. You will recognize the value of your journey, the importance of your endurance, and the significance of your divine assignment. Practically, doors that were once closed will open with ease. Resources, opportunities, and recognition will flow in ways that seem miraculous, yet are perfectly ordained. People will acknowledge your gifts, your character, and your calling. The ripple effect of this public favor will touch multiple areas of your life: relationships, career, community, and influence. You will not just receive for yourself, but the blessing will extend outward, impacting those around you in ways that glorify God and testify to His faithfulness. Yet, even in the fullness of this transformation, remain humble. Let the blessing refine, not inflate. Allow it to deepen gratitude, strengthen wisdom, and amplify the desire to serve and honor God in every step. This is the ultimate fulfillment, a heart aligned with heaven, a life enriched by divine purpose, and a testimony that can never be denied. Step into this moment with readiness, knowing that transformation is as much internal as it is external. Feel the surge of empowerment as you realize that the life you have long envisioned is now within reach. The blessing, unmistakable and public, will not only change your circumstances, it will elevate your spirit, affirm your journey, and establish your place in the unfolding plan of destiny. Now take a moment to internalize the truth of this prophecy. Speak these affirmations aloud. Let them resonate in your spirit and allow them to anchor your readiness for the blessing that is coming. Affirmation 1. I am prepared to receive the favor that God has ordained for me. Say it with conviction. Feel the strength it brings to your soul, knowing that readiness opens the doors of heaven. Affirmation 2. Every delay, trial, and challenge has refined me for this moment. Recognize that your endurance has been noted, your faith has been tested, and now your reward is ready. Affirmation 3. The blessing upon my life is public, unmistakable, and undeniable. Declare this with confidence. Let the knowledge of impending revelation fill your heart with hope and courage. Affirmation 4. I walk in alignment with divine purpose, and every step I take honors God. Repeat this, letting it remind you that your journey is sacred and your actions carry eternal significance. Feel the weight of these words, letting them settle deep within your spirit. They are not mere statements, they are keys to your transformation's signposts of faith and declarations of destiny. Let them shape your thoughts, influence your actions, and anchor your belief in the truth of what is coming. And now receive this blessing in full confidence. May the heavens pour favor upon you that cannot be overlooked. May your journey of endurance, patience, and faithfulness be honored in ways that leave testimony behind. May doors swing wide before you, and may your work, your character, and your calling shine brightly for all to see. May your heart be steady, your spirit be courageous, and your life overflow with evidence of God's perfect timing. Step forward with boldness, knowing that every moment of preparation has not been in vain. Walk into this season with confidence, knowing that your blessing is public, unmistakable, and filled with divine purpose. Carry the joy, the peace, and the assurance that heaven has moved in your favor. And let this knowledge illuminate every path before you. Go forth ready to embrace your destiny and let your life testify to the power, faithfulness, and glory of God. The blessing is here, and it is yours. Amen.